Today I'm going to be using Rongrong's Enchanted Fairy Tale sticker book, PET tape, washi tape. I'm going to be creating some journaling pages in this beautiful new journal, Write Your Own Fairy Tale. All of these items were found in Rongrong's Fairytale Treasures collectible journaling box, which she just released. Welcome back. I'm Tina from It's a Wonderful Plan. If you want to see the full unboxing of the Fairytale Treasures journaling box, I will go ahead and link that for you down below. You could take a look at that. If you decide to pick it up, greatly appreciate if you consider using my affiliate link, and you will find that along with a discount code that will save you 10%, and all of that will be down below in the description. All right, so I know that I want to use this sticker, so I also know that it was going to be a little bit too long for the page, so I decided to go ahead and cut this out. Along with that, I'm going to be using 3 out of the 4 washi tapes, but this gold one is kind of skinny, so I might be pairing that up with something else. So I'm just kind of like figuring this all out. Since I'm unsure, I think I'm going to go ahead and count 4 back. So the first one I'm starting off with is this one here with the quote, and I want to bring this like center in here. So I am using the dots to kind of help me center things out a bit. And I know I have like a space on either side here that I'm going to have to fill, which I will do that, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to fill that with just yet. The next thing I want to lay down, I think, is the skinny. I'm not sure if do I want to have this on its own page, or do I want to bring it in here? I think I want it on its own page. So I'm going to go ahead and count. All right, this next one is going to be this beautiful castle. And I'm going to use this extending washi as a guideline for myself, because this just repeats with the castle and the flowers. So I want to make sure that I have like the full castle in here. Okay, I was thinking of stopping with that, but I think I want to do one more with the purple. This one has like different pattern variations in here. So I think what I want to do is I think I'm going to turn this around, because I'm going to add a girl on this very first page. And I wouldn't mind having the girl like here, where there's like this lighter patch. Really love her. I think that she is so beautiful. So let's grab her. And I'm going to look at the page below, because I kind of want to get an idea of where she's going to actually fall once this page is cut down. So I think kind of having her right here, whoops, is really going to be cute. I do want to cut out the washi behind her, because otherwise it's just going to shadow through, and I don't like that. So I'm going to use my knife here. I only need to apply a little bit of pressure because I don't want to cut through. I'm going to fill in the gap here, because even though I don't want the shadow behind here, I also don't want to have like a lot of white trim. Kind of cut it a little crooked. So I'm just adjusting the sticker. I'm actually going to replace that bottom because I didn't like the way that that layered. All right, so that one was a little bit more involved than what I had thought it would be. Just like it took me just a little bit longer, but that's okay. I got it exactly the way that I want. All right, so I just cut the edges off now, so that way I wouldn't have to deal with them. I'm moving my little page finders out of the way, because I don't want them to accidentally get cut. All right, so now I do realize I have to fill that in, but I'm okay with cutting these pages first. Oh, and look at how pretty that is. I love that. Okay, but I am seeing some white here, so I kind of want to clean that up because I don't like that, especially right here. Okay, I really like that because it looks like she's just like in front of the castle there. Tells such a pretty story. And then this says her story isn't about waiting, it's about rising. I love it. So pretty. Okay, so now I need to do the flip sides here. And then, of course, I need to do this. I don't know if I want to do a pocket out of this one. Maybe I'll attach it. I'll think about that for a second. Let's first get the flip side. So since this is all washi, with the exception of this cutout, this will be pretty easy to fill. I'm actually going to start this way. I'm going to put this sticker book underneath the book here to make the book a little bit more level. The book definitely lays down flat, but the pages will kind of pop up a little bit. So that's the reason why I'm adding this like little scissors here, just to kind of weigh it down a little bit for me. So that way I could see the edges a little bit more clearly. It just makes laying down all of this a lot easier. It's going to be a little bit different because I actually cut off a little bit too much of the washi. I didn't mean to do that. So let me actually grab this little piece of washi that I cut because I don't really want to lose any of this. So I'm going to kind of patch this together. All right, now the first thing I need to do is I need to find a girl that is going to fit on the other side here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have one that's going to fit exact. Well, if I put her here, it's not going to be an exact, but that still might work out okay. So it would be her, and then this is the washi that I used. And I did the same thing. I cut too much washi. At the bottom I did great, but at the top I cut like too much. Oh, okay. That was it. That was an easy fix. Okay. So there's a little bit of like white space here that I could figure out how to fill that, but I'm going to leave that for now. I actually really like these flowers, and I'm thinking that they might look really pretty on this side. All right, so I want to grab these. All right, so now here's the thing. The sticker books, they like get cut off. So I want to actually open this up because I want to grab the whole image. But of course, it like gets cut because, you know, that's how the pages are made. But I want to grab the whole thing. So I'm going to kind of cut out up here and grab this whole piece, hopefully. Actually, let's see. Oh, I can tear that page out. Oh, that'll make my life so much easier. Let's do that. See how it's got that cut there? I'm going to grab this whole thing. Awesome. Okay, so it's still in little pieces here, but that's okay. I can work with that. And I'm going to lay this down. Now I could put washi here, or I could continue with some florals. Let's see. So let me grab this one. All right, so I didn't necessarily want it to be like super layered on top of each other. So I just really kind of cut the pieces that I wanted to bring in here. Okay, and I didn't want to lose any of the little bits and pieces, so I made sure that I use those all. All right, so this came together really nicely. I like the way the flowers look here. We've got this. Yeah, that looks pretty like that. Yeah, that looks good too. Okay, so I do have some things that I need to fill. So I have some little white space here. The frog is adorable. How cute he is. Let's put him right down there. All right, the other thing that I found that would be really cute is some of the sparkle. All right, so now I still need to finish the first page and I need to fill in the little corners here. Let's see, what do I want to bring into the corners? So now I'm thinking maybe I will bring in the flowers to kind of tie this in, because otherwise I don't know what else to bring up here. Oh, what if I brought in, let's see. I could just bring in some more like little stardust in here. That actually might be really cute. Okay, so now I'm thinking, what if I bring in this beautiful carriage and the Once Upon a Time? All right, so I finished my journaling pages, but I wanted to start by showing it to you where it's like closed. I'm going to open this up because I haven't shared the inside of this, I don't think, with you. So, is that beautiful? That is so beautiful. I love this journal. I'm so excited about this. This journal belongs to, I still have to put my name in there, which I will. And I did adhere this journal belongs to page to like the first page for the dot grid where that starts. So it's going to be one flip and we're going to go right in here, which is everything that I created. Now, this has got Once Upon a Time. It's going to have a little glare just because it is foil. And then I did add like the sparkles in here. I added some cute like little fairy tale elements, just kind of like a nod to like different fairy tales. I love Cinderella. She was my very first favorite princess. My mother used to read her to me all the time. Like every night I'd be like, "Mommy, read me Cinderella." So she read that to me and I had the cutest little like pop-up book. I don't know if you remember, but they used to have like these little pop-up books. They would have like the stories in there and they were like different things. Like you pulled one little thing and a door would pop open. It was such a cute book. I don't even know where that book is. I would love to find that. But my mom used to read that to me every night as a little girl, and I just loved it. I loved everything about it. So having, of course, the first journaling pages in this journal be like dedicated kind of to Cinderella and to the princesses. Of course, I had to go that route. So I really like that. So I have the like my little nods here, and then of course the rose is a nod to like Beauty and the Beast, and then the mirror is like Snow White, right? And then we have down here we have the crown, we have the books that are stacked. And then of course we have our girl here that is kind of like a Cinderella, right? But not. All right. So I'm going to turn here, and then I have this girl here with the little frog, she is reminding me of Tiana. And of course, this washi is so pretty. And I really just created the Dutch doors in here. I put this little bird in here because I actually took this out of the sticker book, and I wasn't quite sure where I wanted it to go. So I ended up just putting it there. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute. But that's really all I did on here. Everything else I left blank. I can add on here as I want. As I'm feeling creative, I can, add on different things. And then, of course, I have the quote here. Her story isn't about waiting. It's about rising. And I added the little sparkles in the corner. And I really like the way that this turned out. I'm super happy with these first journaling pages here when I open up the journal. I don't know, I've got this thing about having the first pages really coordinate with the journal itself, and kind of like the beginning of a story, right? Once upon a time. So I had so much fun using this. I really am super excited about this collection. This is all from the Fairytale Treasures collectible journaling box that Rongrong just released. And if you decide to pick this up, you could save yourself a little money. I have a code. It's a wonderful plan. My affiliate link is down below. Greatly appreciate if you consider using that if you do decide to pick this up or anything from Rongrong. She is running a sale. It's a Memorial Day sale, so it really depends on when you watch this video, of course, but I will have that information down below anytime you want to find out if there's any codes or discounts or sales, anything that's going to save you a little bit of money. Look down in the description because all of the information will be down there. Hope you had fun with me today setting this up. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. That really does help me out here on YouTube. It just shows YouTube that you enjoyed the video, and they will go ahead and then share it with other people so they can enjoy it as well. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know, what is your favorite fairy tale, or maybe just your favorite story as a child, because maybe you didn't really like the fairy tales, which is fine. But drop that down below in the comments. I'd love to hear about that. Share, some childhood favorite memories with me down there. That would be amazing. Be sure you are subscribed and hit the notification bell. You could check out the full unboxing. I will have that video for you at the end here, and you can go ahead and click on that and check out everything that came in the box. And I love it. I just love it. Now, if you watch this all the way through to the end with me, I'm not sure if there's a glass slipper emoji, but that would be really cute, right? Yeah, a glass slipper emoji, or maybe a crown like for a princess. Drop that down below if you watch this all the way till the end. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.